Welcome back to the second segment of ILFL Soccer Nights. We've just seen the Premiership champions, Weavers Vets, discuss the winning ways last Thursday. We're going to have a quick look at the results for the First Division first, and if I can just show the results on screen. ELS Vets won 4-1 against FC Bondu. G7 thrashing St Catherine's Vets 6-1. Hawk and Eagle Vets winning 2-1 against Revive Legends, and Riverside Vets winning 2-1 against Workhouse Vets. And this is what it meant to the table. As you can see, Workhouse Vets are the First Division champions, G7 come in second place, and ELS Vets on goal difference come in third place, and the rest are, as you can see on the table, respectively. Obviously, first of all, congratulations to Workhouse Vets for back-to-back championship. You've been here before the show. Tell us, how does it feel, winning the first, when you came last season, winning Division 2, get promoted, winning the First Division, now, you the back-to-back champions. You had a cup final last season, and now in the Premiership. This, you must be on Sky 9.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having us. Yeah, it's good. It's been a good experience. We did want to win the league. We wanted to win the First Division. We wanted to win the Second Division, which we've done successfully. But obviously, it was all the players' commitments. We did our best, and it worked out for us. But people gave us a really tough time. G7 was a great team. ELS, we know from the second division.
You didn't have the best of start, if I recollect, because I think G7 were, within week 6 and 7, they were right on top, and you guys were just about on the tail, and then they had a big bleep, or 2-3 games, and then it overtook, and since then, it was in your hands. Was a slow start, because I think the expectation was there, Workhouse going to run through Division 1, but it didn't go according to plan at the beginning. Obviously, something must have changed midway in the season, because I saw a different attitude, different thought process. Because last season I knew you wanted to be in Premiership. You said, look, Division 2 and Division 1 is just a pathway, but the ultimate goal is the Premiership. And you had a little hiccup in the beginning. What changed during the mid-season?
The reason why we had the hiccup was because I think it was the break. Oh. So we actually only lost our first game. No, so it was the break, and then it just, I guess it worked out really well for us, because then we came back.
The challenge was there.
Yeah, and then we thought, what? We can't be doing this. This is not us. Okay. So it was actually the first game that we lost against ELS. All credit to them. We wasn't prepared. We were recovering. We were just maybe, we were enjoying the win from last season too much.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Then it hit us hard, and then we realised that we have to get back to our
winning ways.
We can achieve.
Yeah. Let's get players for you, Richard. Obviously, is it your first season with Workhouse Vets, or you played before?
Yeah, my first season.
First season. How's the first season for a start? Playing the Vets League for a start. How's it been for you?
Yeah, it's been a bit challenging, to be honest. Yeah, and
was it what you expected? Because I asked a lot of new players. A lot of the new players come in thinking, Vets, I'm going to go in and I'm going to be ripping them apart. Was it the same mentality, or was it, wow, this is not exactly what I expected? It's been quite tough, or it's more challenging? How was that experience?
Yeah, to be honest, you do kind of have that feeling that at first you just turn up and you just play, and you'll be a walk through the park, But as the games do go along, you tend to see that the players that you are playing against, obviously, you're trying to get the 3 points, which is the main thing. So you have to put in more effort, And so it's been very, very, very. It was challenging at the beginning, but obviously, as the commitment went down with the guys, we knew what we had to do, and obviously trying to do some extra work outside of playing the football itself on the pitch.
So have you enjoyed the Vets scene? Because obviously, there's 24 teams fighting with each other in terms of footballing wise. Was that more refreshing? Because obviously we haven't. This is a new project. It's been quite successful. Have you been enjoying the Vets League itself?
Oh yeah. It's been, especially most of the players that you do play against as well. They're all wonderful, wonderful guys that you come across in the teams. The competition is there, which is great. Even at that level as well. So the competition is great. So it's been great. Great experience as well.
I was going to ask you. Obviously, this season you got 2 teams. You got the Workhouse Elite, which is your reserve side. Has that made any impact on your A team, on the Workhouse Vets, or has that been running quite smoothly, separately?
To be honest with you, I think that's our main success, that we've had 2 teams, we've been able to collect players, we've got a lot of interest of people coming to join us. Altabor, he's been doing an amazing job with the B team. He's been managing, he's been playing. Some of, Rich has been helping out, I've been helping out when we've been short of players, and they've had a really, really good experience. Some of the players from the A team have gone down to the B team to really help them out. So our goalkeeper last season, Ghost, he's been in goal. We had Humayun Bai, Riaz Bai, who's been playing in defence. Cash, centre mid, and they've done a really, really good job.
So would you say, obviously, the ILFL introduced the feeder rule to help teams with big squad, so the players can play for B team and obviously help out the A team. Has that helped out in a sense?
I think more than the B team, it's helped out the A team.
Yeah.
In all honesty, because you know, Richard started off with the B team to start off with, and then he's been coming over, and it's been a really successful time for us in terms of finding really good players who are able to, you know, who we are able to see and then promote them to the A team over. And you know, all credit to the B team, they've been really understanding towards us.
Well, what I was going to ask is, most of the weeks I've actually watched, you know, most of your games, and one of the things I do admire is your like total football. It reminds me a bit of Sire, you know, where you guys like to pass it around, break the defence down, this little 1-2s movement. It's great to watch. Do you guys have like a framework that you guys actually build on, or what's your success, or what's your plan that you guys do before the game?
I think there's a lot of training.
Originally we used to play for Sire.
Yeah.
So you know, majority of the players are ex-Sire players, and you know, we always give them that credit and respect. In terms of, yes, we do training. We train on every Sunday, not just to, you know, win, but to have a team bonding, to, you know, socialise and give people, you know, the A team.
I actually thought you played more and better football last season. This season wasn't more the entertaining way. The way you used to play, the way you played last season was fantastic. This season, I think you more got the results, and you played not to the level, I think, in my opinion. Now the tough question is, with the Premiership, you played against some of the cup competitions. What's the preparation, and are you ready for the Premiership? This is the ultimate place to be.
See, in all honesty, I think that we played better this season.
Mm.
Yeah, our defence have, you know, Hamza and Ali Bey have been a lot more on point. They have been a lot more point. Our midfield, you know, Sabor, we've had Duo's been phenomenal this season. He's been absolutely phenomenal. And I think I've lost a lot of weight and, you know, become faster. But yeah, some of the players have been absolutely phenomenal. We've had Harris, who's joined us new. He's been outstanding this season.
Can I ask you something? How competitive has this first division been for you guys?
To be honest with you, I think it's been good. There've been few teams there that we think that have really challenged us. But I do think the second division was slightly more competitive for us.
Second
this
division.
Is my opinion.
That's what I was saying. Remember the question we were saying about, is the first division or Premiership? I think Nana was saying about the difference, and I was saying no. I think all the divisions are tough in itself. Absolutely. Because I think some of us have played in the first division and in the second division as well. And, you know, it's been extremely tough in both divisions. Now here's $1 million question. So you guys played in the first, second division, won it. Got in the first division, won it. Now you're going in the Premiership. Can you win it? Especially after seeing with the likes of Weavers and Tigers.
See, I think what it was, obviously all credit and congratulations to Weavers for winning, you know, they've won 2 major tournaments.
They also beat in the cup last.
They beat us in the cup tournament. Yeah, absolutely.
And that was your best run in the cup, you know, and I think you played most of the Premiership sides. So in a way, you got a taste of playing against Premiership sides. Maybe that will help you know what kind of level you need to be. Because I'll ask the same question, Weavers. Are you adding more players or getting fresh 35-year-olds? Because in the Premiership, the pace is much faster than Division 1 and Division 2, you know, put together.
I think what it is, obviously, the Premiership will play more our style of football. The reason why I think Division 2 and Division 1 was hard was because it was very physical.
And more tight at the back.
It's very physical, you know, and I do think it was the harder leagues. I think Premiership would find it a lot more comfortable. It's going to be our kind of
open games, more attacking football.
And I think next season we're going to really go all out.
So let's get your opinion. Who was the toughest team you played against, even during the cup or the league itself?
Hawk and Eagle.
I probably think probably G7.
G7, yeah.
Yeah, because they've got a bunch of good players there, and they tend to move the ball, especially their midfielders.
They were quite fast, weren't they?
Yeah,
I played a game against them, and
it's phenomenal. So I think a couple of games that we played against them, they were tough games. You know? Yeah,
I thought they were fast, but obviously they had some issue with number of players, etc., and they had blips, etc. I've seen them, the way they move and the speed of the players.
The 1-2s
was. What about Premiership side? You played against any? Did you play against Premiership side in the cup?
Yeah, we have. So we've played Mohammedan.
Okay.
We've played Tigers.
Last season you played Abahan as well. You played Bromley, so you got a taste.
Yeah.
Because what I see in Workhouse is where Weavers were a couple of seasons ago, because that's how they started gaining success, winning Division 1, you know, winning cups. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. We just been told we just come to the end of the second segment. Oh, so the reason time. Sorry, yeah, Karen. So obviously, I see workouts in the same mode as Weavers. Weavers are now successful. You know, 2 times cup holders, won the Premiership, won the Division 1. You guys now similarly back-to-back champions. Got to the final, which was in itself a success because no one actually predicted you'll get to the cup final. Do you see yourself, in the next couple of seasons in the same mode?
Oh, definitely. I think it's the experience that we lacked in. You know, we've only been together for 2 seasons. We've won the 2nd division, we've won the 1st division, and you know, with God bless him, we're going to try and win the Premiership as well. But yeah, we're training hard, we're playing together. I don't see why we can't do it.
Closer. Okay, Richard. Again, and any particular players that you've actually tell us about your brother? He come and played for us for your team on the B team, didn't he?
Oh yeah. There was a time when he just came down to come and
just,
help out.
Just tell his name.
What's his name?
Oh yeah, Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Where is he? Where's he going? How comes he not?
oh yeah, because he's actually just taking the time off. He's just taking time off at the moment from football.
Is he going to come back next season?
Hopefully, yeah. Depending on how things go, because he had a bit of a hiccup, so.
Because players like that with caliber, obviously that will help in the Premiership, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, he's definitely coming next season.
Oh, that's good to hear.
We've got the older one. He's gonna.
We've got a couple of minutes. I want to ask you about the cup itself. This season, cup. What happened in the cup? Which I can't remember where you go to. What, quarterfinals?
Semi-finals.
Yeah.
In the cup games, I do think we should have won. I missed an open goal, so you know what? I'll take responsibility for it. And you know they had that one chance and they took it. All credit to them.
I wanted to ask you, you guys are sort of self-funded in terms of that. So how do you survive and how do you actually sort of run the background?
I don't know if you've been to Workhouse. Workhouse, we've got 2 pitches. We have got 2 very good we have got sponsors who have paid for our kits, but the rest of the stuff that we need to sponsor. So F1 Prestige Group and ChefNet, they've both sponsored us for our kits. We've got 2 pitches that we try and do tournaments with. You had
a tournament yesterday, didn't you?
Yes, we did. And
so you do a lot of other projects. Like it's like more of a community project, wasn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. London. Some players from London Tigers, they've really helped us out in some of the tournaments. They've attended all. We've had 2. They've attended both. We had an open age one, and they've been successful for us. And yeah, we've managed to raise money for our award ceremonies and things like that, which is going to take place on Wednesday.
So, it's very refreshing to see clubs like you're doing community work and being successful on the pitch. And hopefully, in the Premiership, you have all the best performances and do wonderful because obviously it'll be tough. You're playing against top teams like the Tigers, Bowman, Stepney. These are well established for a number of years. They've been for over 25 years, these clubs. Would that be intimidating or are you looking for that challenge yourself? Because Workhouse, obviously, my understanding is it's not been in the football scene like the likes of Bromley's and Bowman Stepney. They've been 25 years in the open age. Obviously, the Vets League started 4 or 5 years ago. Is that how's your thought process on that?
See, we've played as a team together for a very long time, as individual, but we've never entered really major tournaments and stuff like that. Okay. But obviously, so the football is second, but the experience of being in a league is first time.
Okay, thanks very much. Okay, so we've come to the end of the second segment. There you have it. Congratulations to Workhouse Vets for winning back-to-back championship. And we wish them best of luck in the Premiership itself next season. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll talk about the Division 2 champions in the third segment. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you.